Welcome back to the channel. Got us a nice little reaction video. You know the new slogan, if you see the same shirt, that means we're working. I like it. It's kind of sticking. So that's what we're going with. Today, we have a little reaction video that I want to do to it's a channel called It's Complicated. Bobby, if you seen these kind of talks, these kind of discussions, you most definitely ran across these kind of videos before. If not, great channel. Just he'd be asking I'm pretty sure it's a guy, he'd be asking random women and men questions to see their thought processes, their viewpoints. He does great videos. I've watched plenty of his videos, and this was a new video that he just put out, and I kind of want to react to a small part of it. Before I get into what it's about, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps out. We're trying to grow. Share the video. Tell your homies about it. Tell your friends about it. Tell your moms and pops, whoever you got around you that just loves good content. Cause I'm already gonna say I feel like my content good. It's a lot. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but I feel like the content's good. So please share it, show it out, like, subscribe, comment, interact. I'm a normal dude, just like everybody else. But we're gonna get into it. Like I said, it's a video. There's a part in it I wanted to talk about because we have like this big stigma. Well, generally, women more say have this big stigma about catcalling. Should dudes do it? You hear a lot of women say that men don't really approach women anymore or don't talk to women anymore. Women want men to talk more to women, talk to them while they out. Some say we don't like catcalling. So let's figure it out. What do women feel? What do they think? What's their viewpoint of catcalling? Or should men, holler at chicks more? Is it okay? When is it okay for a man to holler at a girl? Let's get right into the video. Let's see what these women say. Let's talk about it.
What's one thing you wish men understood better about women?
Catcalling, it's not appreciated.
There's a difference from being creepy and then just trying
charming.
being charming.
And complimenting. Catcalling is not complimenting.
It's not a compliment.
What does the behavior of approaching a woman respectfully look like?
It looks like a man coming up to you and just giving you literally a normal compliment, like your outfit.
And also probably talking to you about yourself other than talking to you about your looks and what you look like.
Instead of being like, damn girl, that ass is fat, how about be like, wow, like you're a beautiful woman.
Your makeup looks nice.
Yeah.
If I got any guys in the chat or guys that watch the channel, let me know. Do y'all this y'all down with y'all perfectly fine with catcalling? When do you think it's right? What's some catcalls you use? If I do have any women that look at the channel, do you like catcalling? Let me know. We're gonna get back into it.
Something like that other than complimenting your physical.
If a man gives you a compliment and a woman gives you a compliment, does it have different meaning to you if it's the exact same compliment?
Yes. If a woman gives it to me, then it means way more. If a man gives it to me,
I'm like, get the
A
fuck away
compliment
from
from a man means literally nothing, but a compliment from a woman
means a
now
lot.
that's
everything.
something.
So what advice would you give to a man who maybe wants to come up and say something nice without being perceived as creepy?
Approach a woman nicely, say, I just want to let you know you're beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, instead of just like, maybe you could,
Or
if she's into
don't-
it, if she's into it, stand there, wait a second. But if you could tell she's like, then walk away.
Also, go into it like not thinking that you're gonna
Get something out of it.
Yeah,
Turn.
get her right away.
Yeah.
Do women often find attractive men cute and romantic when an ugly one doing the exact same thing is creepy?
Honestly, yes. It's probably rude, but yes.
So then isn't it entirely subjective?
Yes.
So then if so, why should a guy even bother trying to be romantic unless the woman already shows interest?
Well, I think it depends on the girl also. Like it depends on who
Yeah,
you
I
are.
mean, if an ugly man came up to me and was like, you're beautiful, I'd be like, thank you so
Well, aren't
much.
you also saying that it depends on the guy?
Yeah, it depends on
It does.
But,
I'm gonna be
like
honest.
she said, like if an ugly guy comes up to me and is like, "Oh, like you look very beautiful," then
Someone that she thinks ugly, but let's say I don't think they're ugly, that's the difference. So like
Yeah.
attractive
Everyone
is a
has-
scale.
Yeah,
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Women
Let's check. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm pretty sure with certain parts, you may have people that disagree, people that agree. I feel like they were being 100% honest, and I feel like that might be even the general, especially as far as like what women feel and think. And I personally feel, or I personally believe, that's a better word to use. I personally believe, as a woman, you have to put what they call choosing signals out there for a man to know that, okay, I'm interested in you. Come holler at me, homie. Like, I feel like a lot of times women don't do that, and they just expect a man to come speak to them, because I feel like, women just feel like I'm me, so you should come speak to me. And without the correct choosing signals, men won't know these things. Back in the day, it was like women used to drop what they call the handkerchief. Is an expression. I'm not sure the expression, but they used to drop like a handkerchief. The man would pick the handkerchief up, and that would spark the starting a conversation. Also, another thing that you could do if you're a female is, looking at a guy, smiling, let him know like, okay, you can approach me, and you don't gotta be creepy about it. Like, I ain't saying stay in the man's soul. Like, it's a little weird. Like, if you're looking at me with like deadly intent, that's a little crazy. But like, just showing the man that you're interested and you want him to walk over. Because I know me personally, I don't know about any dude out there, I don't go through life thinking I'm ugly. Like, I just don't. So like, if you're saying that it all depends on the man, and if he's attractive, if I find him attractive, how do I know that you don't find me attractive or not? I can't tell that. I can't tell, a lot of times you hear that women say, I'm not in the mood, but I want men to talk to me, but sometimes I don't be in the mood, and things like that for men to talk to me, but then it all depends. It's so much subjective information, subjective feeling, and emotions, and other things that go into it, that how am I supposed to decipher through all this that you wanted me to talk and whatnot? I feel like women, a lot of women, I won't say all women, but I feel like a lot of women kind of take the back seat far as when picking a man. And that is one of the number one issues of, not, I won't say one of the number one, but it contributes to the issues of, if you don't feel like it's men talking to you, or you don't feel like the man you wants to talk to you, because he doesn't know. I'm gonna let you know, as a man, we don't pick up well on subtle like info and subtle nuances and things like that. We kind of do need you to kind of jumpstart. We don't have to lead the conversation, but you kind of need you to jumpstart the conversation to show us like, okay, it's okay to talk to me. Also, as a woman, if you want to be approached more approachable, smiling. Like, you hear dudes say it all the time, and a lot of dudes use it as a conversation starter, but you hear dudes say all the time, you're too pretty to you be walking around looking mean, or smile a little. And it's not to be taken negatively. I mean, it's literally like just smile a little bit. Pleasantry goes a long way, especially with men. And if we see a super pleasant woman, that's a plus, and that starts to intrigue us. So things like that will really truly help. And you see here, like with these women, for instance, they constantly move the goalposts about We don't like catcalling, but we do like catcalling, but we don't like catcalling if you're ugly, but we do like catcalling if you're not ugly. And it's like, and then she might find a man attractive, the blonde hair girl, but the black one may not find this guy attractive. So I may be ugly to this one, but not ugly to this one. How am I supposed to know? Like, how am I supposed to really know? And that's where the choosing signals come in. You have to do your part as a woman to show your attraction, to show that you want this man just as much as he may want you. And that's the first step, is showing a level of interest. I'm not saying you got to go out there and just walk up to a man and just start speaking to him. I'm not saying that as a woman, but a man would, as a man myself, you know, I'm off the market, but as a man myself, like, I know we would love for a woman to kind of give us the signs that, yo, I find you look good, or I want to start a conversation with you, and I'll put the ball in your court, and we go from there. Like, I just can't, you want me to shoot my shot, I need a pass. Like, that's it in its simplest form. So if you don't feel like a guy is, approaching you, maybe you need to make yourself more approachable. Honestly. So do I find catcalling good or bad? As I speak to the men, we have to be respectable, and I do agree with that first part. Like, you know, just walking up to chicks and saying, yo, you got a fat ass, ma. That ain't it. That ain't it. But women also have to start being a little bit more approachable, especially even if you're not interested. It's a way of lightly letting somebody down, or if you didn't give the choosing signals to the guy, it's a way of politely letting him down without having to crush his dreams and crush his whole hopes and everything he loved and everything. You don't have to do all of that, but letting a man, especially if you do find him attractive or do want him to talk to you, letting him know that you're the man I want to talk to is the first step. Like, yes, men are the initiators of the conversation, but women have to give that level of consent. Let me know that you want to speak to me. You don't have to run up to me and introduce yourself or anything like that. But subtle looks, smiling. If you can find a creative way to start the conversation, that's cool too. You know, if you're a girl and you at college and while a guy is walking by, you drop your book, you do it on purpose. You drop your book, and that may spark a conversation. Just if you want somebody to talk to you and choose you, you have to be ready to be chosen. If you feel like as a woman you're not getting enough suitors, maybe you're not doing enough as a woman. So I don't have a problem with catcalling. Of course, it's respectable. I feel like catcalling, and I feel like the state of things is kind of more stagnant, because I feel like sometimes we have one party that may do too much, and you have another party that doesn't do enough. Women, to be honest, if you want to be chosen, if you want to be picked, if you want to have a boyfriend, if you want to have a marriage, if you want to have a family, you have to show that that's what you want. But we're about to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody for coming through. If you disagree, if you think I'm dumb or don't like what I said, let me know. If you do, cool. Let me know. Like and subscribe to the channel. We getting up out of here. Hope you have a good one.